Hello and welcome to my channel, Maryborn ND, where I have gardening with Granny and health to home. And we did the first week of the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge. And last year I did it also, but I did not record any of it. And this year I thought, well, I'm going to try and record it. And hopefully you'll get some ideas on what you can do. Um, my first week, and probably the second, I called "What's in the fridge?" because the refrigerator is the next to what's sitting out, like fresh fruit or things like that, is probably one of the most vulnerable. I don't go into the freezer because most of the freezer is reserved until possibly the third week. I start looking at what's in my freezer that is needing rotation or preserving in a different way or whatever. So this week I had lots of leftovers from a charcuterie board that I had prepared for the holidays, and food that I had purchased. I had an Azure haul video that I had purchased a bunch of things, and they needed to be used up or preserved. Also had Costco haul that there's just the two of us. And when there's two people eating who are in their 80s and don't eat a whole lot of food, getting Costco size packages is a challenge. So I had broccoli that I had gotten from and cucumbers, and so there were things that needed to be dealt with. So this melded into every bit counts challenge along the way. And we had apples left over, so there were a lot of things in the coming video that you'll see how I spent my week. Just part how I spent my week, because it's the end of the holidays and you're taking down all the holiday decorations, the Christmas tree, the whatever. My Christmas tree is still up. My granddaughter is going to help me take that down. But every nook and cranny, I have Christmas decorations, and so that takes time. It took time to put them up, and it's going to take time to take them down. So the first dinner started with leftovers from the holidays and the charcuterie board that I had prepared. I made a chicken noodle soup that you'll see. I like to add turmeric. It makes the chicken soup much more appealing to the eye. You don't need a whole lot, but it adds that beautiful yellow color that you think of, like in Chinese restaurants. The egg drop soup is always this kind of bright yellow color. Well, I find that turmeric will provide that for me. And I use my own homemade broth. I love to freeze dry my broth. I have maybe 12 quarts of chicken broth that I have freeze dried, and I use it in quite a few meals. You'll see it being used in some of the meals in the coming video. So I also had baked a chicken, and you'll see me freeze drying the broth from that baked chicken. You'll see me using the meat from some of that baked chicken. We also had, did I mention we have had a 5-gallon bucket the last bucket of apples that we had picked in September and October, and that needed to be dealt with. We have a room, it's sort of like a sunroom, but in the winter, it's like a walk-in refrigerator. And so it has, it's a great way, especially in the cooler temperatures. Now, Christmas, it was rather on the warm side, but after Christmas, it started to cool down a bit. And now I'm using it like a refrigerator, and any leftovers or food that I've prepared that I want chilled down, I can put in that room, and it helps me. But I feel a big win because I was able to clean out one of the vegetable drawers completely and wash it down. And so I'm getting through the fridge on this pantry challenge. I also woke up my sourdough and prepared through the days, got it so that I was able to make a bread and rolls. And we had the rolls with one of the dinners. You'll see that. Um, Again, in Costco thing, the broccoli, I am working through that. Today I probably will take the rest of it and steam it a bit and then freeze it so that we can use it in other meals. In the charcuterie board, I only used one of the 3 long English cucumbers that I'd gotten. That needed to be worked with, so I dehydrated cucumber slices. I found some recipes of how to add that as powder into ranch dressings. I'll probably do that next week. And so I hope you enjoy the coming video, and I'll see you on the other side of that video. Today we're going to work on some more of the apples that we've collected in September and October. And we're going to make some applesauce. I have in here about a cup of orange juice, a splash of lemon and lime juice, and a splash of pineapple juice that we're going to be cooking it in. So we're all set up here, and we're going to get started cutting up these apples. Well, there's powdered milk. So thank you again for joining me. I hope the video was entertaining, and that you learned something by it. I appreciate you watching and promoting the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge with me. And maybe you'll try doing the challenge yourself. I will leave a link for Jessica's explanation of what the Three Rivers Challenge is all about. Basically, you make your own rules. The main thing is to be mindful of no waste. Try to use up or preserve in some way the food that you have that is expiring or getting close to it. Some people will do a big shopping thing before. I don't do that because to me, I'm shopping for the holidays and often I buy more than what I use for the holidays or that people eat, but you want to be prepared. So I don't do a big shopping haul. And in fact, I stop my Azure pickup. I don't do it in the month of January or February, but I do have a butcher box of meat coming in February that I ordered in November. I order quarterly with the butcher box, and I could change the date, but it's preset for February 6th. So I hope you had a wonderful first week of 2024 and that the rest of the year is joyful for you, that you find peace and joy in every day. And I'll see you in the next video.